What's up guys, Bonnie here with another Raid Shadow Legends video. Today we have an update on the clan versus clan tournaments and how the point system is going to change. Is it for the better or for the worse? There's already some angry players out there who are saying this is tailoring to just spending more money once again. So we're going to go over those details real quick. A quick update as well on the giveaways setup that we have for tonight. Also a quick sponsorship we're going to do tonight if you guys want to help out the channel. So all that said, let's get right to it. So let me first start with the giveaways and the stream. So tonight we'll be streaming at 7:30 Eastern time. We will be doing some summons, some viewer summons. At the same time, we are going to be playing another game. This is the sponsorship. I look at this game for basically my kids. This is to win a couple of prizes, real life prizes. The game is called Clawy. So if you guys want to help support the stream, you can show up tonight, participate in here. Also, we will be having an account giveaway very soon, which is the one that you see right here. Not this week, but next week. So if you guys want to build up your loyalty points, then it's a great time to show up and do that. But tonight we'll also have the typical giveaway of gems and the new and improved giveaways of gems, void shard, and epic tome for one lucky winner. So we're usually doing now about 2 winners per stream, so tonight will be one of those. So now on to this announcement or this raid digest for the clan versus clan tournament points, starting with the league distribution, which at this point I think is great. They're basically going to double the amount of clans, if I understand correctly, right, that are going to be in the tiers 2 to 6. This should make it a little bit easier to face other opponents, and as some of the most competitive clans keep winning, I guess they're going to keep facing some of the other better clans, and then hopefully some of the guys who are just hitting those tiers for the first time will have a slightly better chance at being able to beat their opponents. Hopefully this is going to work great for us because we don't tend to win a whole lot, but anyway, I'm eager to see how this is going to work out. Now on to the bulk of the changes, which is the tournament activities rebalance. Now they say rebalance because they're changing the points, yes, but they're also focusing a lot on getting way more points for shards. This is basically what they start with, all right? So they're saying it should be more rewarding for getting new heroes, and they're printing heroes like they're printing money. So let's face it, there's always going to be a lot more points to be gained from doing this. So get your credit cards ready, because to me, this is what it seems like. You're literally just tailoring to the guys who are going to spend more, whereas the free-to-play players will have ways to get more points as well. But sadly, I don't think we're going to be able to complete with these changes. All right, they also go on about, for example, getting more points of the Dragon's Lair stage 20 to 24, going from 40 points to 100. But they're also boosting the other dungeons further, which means it still might not be a great trade-off to do the dragon over the other dungeons. We'll see in a second. They're also reducing the amount of points for faction wars at stage 21. This I think is going to hurt some players, so I would have loved for this to remain the same, because this was a lot of where my points were coming from. And then they're also saying the Great Hall points are undergoing a rebalance. Affinity bonus upgrades from level 6 and higher will bring less points than the numbers 1 to 5 the same. But what about the guys who already maxed out the Great Hall? I can't get points anymore. So anyway, let's go over some of these tables that compare the changes, starting with the champions. So if you get now a rare champion, it is going to go from 10 to 150 points, epic 100 to 1000, and so on, all the way to getting a new legendary champion from 2000 to 20,000 points, and just getting a legendary in general will be 10,000 points now. So if you get a brand new Lego, 30,000 points right there. You can kind of see the concept here, just, you know, opening more shards. So I'm not overly impressed with this. And then here are the Great Hall changes. Like I said, I would love for me to have a way to keep getting points even though it's maxed out. Up next is the campaign, the keeps, and the Minotaur. They're basically boosting the points across the board here, which might still not be on par with farming dungeons, right? For example, the Nightmare campaign, which is the one I typically do, because now you're getting, let's say, 100 points for Dragon 20, it's still technically better. But because you're doing food at the same time, you might be able to get more points overall by doing the let's say, Nightmare campaign. But still, because of the other dungeons you'll see in a second. I still don't think it's going to be worth it for the keeps. I guess it's good. Minotaur, I guess it's good to be able to get more points in there. Now on to the 4 dungeons, and as you can see right here, although they boosted the dragon, they're also boosting the ice golem and the fire knight by quite a bit. I suppose this is good. So again, it will never be on par with, let's say, farming the campaign for doing food. So if you have kind of any leftover energy, you're gonna want to farm stage 25 of these dungeons. All right, so we're going from 150 points to 300 points a run for ice golem 25, and then 200 points for 20 to 24. Same thing with the fire knight. Then we see right here the changes going to the dragon's lair. So they're effectively doubling the points in here as well, but because they're doubling everything else, it's still not exactly a great trade-off. All right, so I suppose this is good for free-to-play players, but again, because of the way the shards are done, it's still going to be nearly impossible to compete with credit cards, which is a little bit sad in my opinion. And at the bottom here, we see the stage 21 of the faction crypts being reduced to 1,000 points, whereas stage 20 is 500 points. So now it doesn't seem to be as much the end of the world if you can't do stage 21. You might just want to focus on stage 20 instead. Will make your life a lot easier. So overall, these are the changes coming to the clan versus clan tournaments. Like I said, I would love to know your thoughts on the subject. Are you excited about these changes? Is it tailored to the pay to win players? That's kind of what I want to know here, so do let me know in the comments below, and I do hope to see you on stream tonight. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys later.